What's up YouTubers, my name is AUTxPredatoRx and this video is focused on how to get better in Medal of Honor Warfighter, get a higher skill level and just basic stuff to have more fun and just get an overall better experience within the game. And yeah, the tips I break down in this video are suited for beginners and for experienced players who want to get better. And yeah, so by beginners I mean guys who are new to the game and don't really know which gun to use, which class to use, and basic stuff like this. So yeah, let's get started. The first struggle of those beginners is most likely the choice between the classes and guns they are gonna use from the beginning. But you gotta ask yourself, what type of player are you? Are you more the guy who sits back and uses head glitches to kill some guys? Or are you a guy who rushes up on the enemy and just goes absolutely ham on them? By the time you've figured out your playstyle, just ask yourself which class suits your playstyle the most. Let it be pointman, assaulter, sniper, spec ops, whatever, and then decide which gun you like to use. You can decide whether because of the looks of the gun, or maybe you have some guys who are telling you, dude, try out this gun, it's awesome, you just gotta use it. No, some guys will try to get you to use their favorite gun, but it comes all down to you, and just stick to the gun you wanna use, and then explore the map, learn the map layout and stuff, because by the time you're familiar with the map, you should have a general idea on how your gun performs, and recoil behavior, damage per second output, and all that sort of stuff. How long it takes for you to kill a guy at certain distance, and by the time you notice sort of statistical stuff, then there's not really much more for you to learn with this gun, because you're dedicated to this. You dedicated your playstyle to this one and only gun, and to increase the skill level afterwards, you gotta set yourself at a disadvantage and challenge yourself from time to time. Let it be with using weaker guns. For me, I'm using the AK-103 most of the time, and from time to time I switch it up with the AK-5 or I don't know, just another gun. And the reason for that is because as soon as you're at a disadvantage, you gotta play even better, because you wanna maintain your overall gaming experience, that you're a good player who is able to dominate. And yeah, right, the problem is the AK-5 has a lower damage per second output, so it takes longer for me to kill a guy with an AK-5 than it does with an AK-103. And so, well, you wanna kill as quick as possible, right? So you gotta dedicate yourself to this next gun again, and just go through the whole learning curve, and as soon as you're able to dominate with both guns equally good, then you have reached a much higher skill level than you had before, and you can transfer this additional skill on over to your try-hard gun, which you were using right at the beginning, and do even better. It's just common sense. And well, yeah. So another part would be if you have problems with certain guns you want to try out, just send me a message, I can give you some strategies on how to use this gun properly, give you some good setups and just basic stuff, because I've got this quest done where I got 500 kills with every gun, so I guess I kind of know what I'm talking about. And even you could find another gun you wanna use more in the future, like, I don't know, I don't care, any gun you wanna use maybe. So yeah, another good point for increasing your skill or maintaining your skill is treating every enemy as your hardest opponent to kill, because as soon as you're arrogant enough to get into an engagement with the mentality, oh, I'm way better than this little douchebag right here, I'm gonna take him out with no problem, you're basically doomed as soon as the other guy is equally skilled or more skilled than you, because he is like, he doesn't know how good you are, and so he just plays at 100% of his potential. And as soon as you are, oh, I'm a pro, I don't have problems, then you're not gonna treat this engagement as serious as you should. And yeah, so yeah, this arrogance is a death sentence if you play against good players, because you're not prepared for a higher skilled player if you go in with, oh, this is a noob mentality, and you can even use this to increase the skill on purpose, because as soon as you're playing with one other friend against like, let's say 5 other guys communicating and they know what they're doing as well, you can, yeah, you still are able to win, but is it more likely for 5 guys to win over 2? Most of the time, yeah, but as soon as they are extremely good, there's little chance for you to win the rounds, and all you gotta do then is make it as hard for them as possible to win. And because as soon as you accept the fact that you lose or you get your ass kicked no matter what you're doing, you can perform way better, because you have accepted the fact that you gotta play 110% of your potential to do good. And this is just an extremely effective way to increase your skill, or maintain your skill at least. So it's frustrating though, believe me, because most of the time when you're getting your ass kicked and the whole team doesn't do shit, you get spawn raped, and nobody likes to get spawn raped. And well, this is just not a good situation to be in, because once you rage quit, you have to find another server where you can play, or turn off your Xbox or PC or PS3, whatever you're playing. So just don't rage quit and try to make it as hard for the enemy as possible, like I said before, and just stay in there, have fun, it's just a game. Yeah, it's more fun if you win, but it's a game, doesn't matter all too much. So yeah, like I said, challenge yourself from time to time with weaker guns, or with a relatively unbalanced team setup, and yeah, at the beginning, dedication is key. If you want to learn a new gun, dedication is key, but if you want to improve your skill level, definitely switch it up and use weaker guns than your try-hard weapon. Let it be an AK-103 or an G3, A3, and M4 and EBR, whatever. So, every gun is pretty good. Like I said before, I've used all of them, and even the HK-460 isn't too bad. And this is statistically speaking the worst gun in the game, you can do pretty well. And a lot of guys underestimate those weaker guns because they think, ooh, shit, AU-12, it's shit, I'm fucked with this gun. But, you know what I'm saying. You can do well with all of the guns in the game. You just have to adapt your playstyle towards the strengths of it, and yeah, it should be common sense to adjust your playstyle to from gun to gun. You know what I mean? And yeah, this is actually pretty much all I want to say in this video. And yeah, so let me know whether or not you wanna see more of those general tutorials, tips, tactics, whatever, and leave down some topic on a specific class, gun, whatever, down below for me to get a specific gun tutorial out and basic stuff like this. And yeah, I hope this video helps you out a little bit and makes you enjoy the game more than you are doing right now. So yeah, this is AUTxPredatoRx, and I see you in the next video. Bye.